Sounds like we don't have much else to discuss. So, why don't we go ahead and hop into...
Here you go. I'm praying to you, Nomad.
Ooh, thanks for the cheer. 420. 420 bits.
Because I can't cheer less than 100, so I can't cheer 69.
You could cheer 6969 though.
Oh, you like that?
All right. Once outside in the fresh air, our heroes breathed deeply in the mountain wind. S.6 the Blue sat cross-legged at a campfire only a short ways down, and the mountain air was crisp and refreshing. S.6 was happy to see the adventurers alive and well, or well enough. She offered to ease Brecker's ailment and spread forest components about his body, casting the spell Greater Restoration upon him, curing him of his sapped strength. The others congregated and assessed their wounds during this time, with Dr. O attuning to her newfound gauntlets of ogre strength, and the party rested a short while, but not too long. The dangers within the caves were still quite present. After about an hour, they walked once more within with little trepidation. The way forward was familiar, though the air was heavy with ominous thoughts and a feeling of being watched. At the chamber with sturges on the ceiling was discovered a lone ghoul. A ghoul. A lone ghoul gnawing on a bone. Mr. B nearly stumbled into it, but stopped on a dime before Million could bump into him. Unluckily, it turned at the right moment to notice them. The unfortunate turn of events startled the sturges up in the stalactites, and they descended upon the group. A great number latched onto Melian for fresh blood, as Brecker and Viv as well. Viv couldn't quite manage to swat hers away or wrest it from her body before it removed its proboscis with a swollen body and attempted to fly lazily away. Melian morphed into her Dionyscus form and clawed at all the biting sturges as Brecker stung them with holy fire. Mr. Bubbles slew the ghoul and his sturges with the aid of Dr. O, then quickly rushed to the aid of his friends. One by one, slowly, the sturges were swatted and cut down from the air. Our heroes could once again move freely throughout the tunnels. Further to the south was found two chambers they hadn't searched before. To the west was an empty room, but on its floor was seen a number of piles of bones and skeletons, some missing, and likely a few undead of which they had fought previously. To the east was a closed office of some sort. A great stone slab sat in its center and blocked one steel strongbox from view. Dr. O noticed it and took some time unlocking it to claim no small amount of coins. Further within they delved, once again through and past the fungi cavern, but before exiting it, into the cavern of the starry chamber, a sentry goblin could be seen on the far ledge overlooking the cavern. Dr. O and Mr. B flung bolt and javelin across the way, and the party ran forth. More hobgoblins and even a bugbear met their advance. Brecker ran up the steps to stand atop its rise, but had to dodge out of the way as 3 webs flew past him. Giant spiders were up in the stealing stalactites. The battle for the rise was brutal and savage. The more martially inclined hobgoblins blocked the heroes' advance further onto the ledge, while the spiders harried them from the sides and above. Our band was hard-pressed to maintain their position. But after a tense fight, they eventually won out. The last hobgoblin had its head chewed off by a rampaging snake and was laying at Vivacity's feet. And thus brings us to the present moment, where our heroes stand victorious after winning against the new standing guard before the Forge of Spells. A quiet stillness of the dancing lights around this cavern would prompt you to believe you are alone. But the voice heard during the battle only moments past alarms all of you. What is the meaning of this? Have our fortunate meddlers finally come to introduce themselves? It called out from within. Would this finally be the voice of the black spiders? What are you guys doing?
Okay, I'm stepping over behind the corner.
You think we can get like a literal minute to like heal Mr. Bubbles?
Mend me up. Mend me up.
Hide behind the corner, everyone.
Nothing is coming out yet.
I'm going to immediately try to cast Mending on Mr. Bubbles. I know it takes like a minute, but we'll see how many rounds we get through.
A minute per cast.
I know. I'm aware.
All right.
I'm gonna move a little bit closer to Brecker and Viv.
Brecker's gonna take point right here at the corner. Just watch down the hall for any movement.
Okay. Brecker, make me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Were the doors to the forge reclosed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We fixed it with Mending.
Okay, which direction is west compared to us? Okay.
Left.
Well, I was gonna say left.
Couldn't remember if there's been
Unless
moments.
north
Yeah.
is down.
Yeah, some maps have the orientation weird.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Brecker leans over to Off Bay and says, "Sounds like there's some kind of struggle over to the west of us. Should I check it out or just stay put?"
See if we can stay put a minute. Mr. Bubbles is really broken down.
Alright. I'll just continue listening in.
If should we pull your snake back a little bit?
Yeah, I think we should. Come on, Noodle. She motions for the snake to follow her.
Does the snake reset?
Yes, the snake is reset to 0 ferocity.
Oh, that's a blessing.
He gives,
It's the little things.
yeah. Whew, at least I have my snake. I may not have any spell slots, but I have my snake. And yeah, we're gonna need the snake. I feel. I'm very glad that I got my companion. I'm gonna give him a pet on his head, just nice and gentle, and quietly say, "Good boy, good boy." Because I mean, he sure did bring me ahead.
Can anybody use a scroll of fireball if I were to give someone a scroll of fireball?
Scrolls
I could
have
use
to
it
be
to hit someone over the head with.
yeah. In order for someone to cast, it has to be on their spell list.
That was my question. Does
Yep.
anybody have it on their spell list?
Oh,
Well, it
you're
can
asking
be-
them. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Druid, cleric,
know.
bard.
Wait, Clarice can use Fireball?
No, that's what I'm asking.
Oh,
Oh, gotcha.
I'll look it
Yeah,
up.
give me a second.
yeah, I got you. I'm looking it up right now. Let's see.
I don't think so, but I think just in
I
case.
could if I was of the light domain. The cleric of
Okay.
the light domain.
I
I heard
can't.
Bard. Can I cast Fireball?
Sadly, no.
Huh?
I think bards can.
No, I'm looking at the source for Fireball. Light
Is it
domain
on-
cleric, Eldritch Knight.
Yeah,
Bards
I'm
do
looking
not
at
have fireball.
additional. Oh no, that's right. Bards get that thing where when you get to a certain level, you get to just like pick spells from any list.
Yeah,
That's what I was
magical
thinking, yeah.
secrets.
Yep, magical secrets.
That's OP as hell.
Yeah.
You don't have a thing like rogues have where you can just use magical items, right?
No, that's not a thing in 5e, I think.
I thought it was if you were like a thief rogue, but
Arcane Trickster, I think, can do it.
maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, maybe.
The rogue's archetype.
Oh my god. If I can try to get another heal off, why?
4
I'm going to try.
spellcasters, and
All right.
none of them have Fireball on their lists. Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, if anyone has a high enough I mean, I'm sure one of us could go into Sorcerer if we wanted to.
I think Viv has a charm scroll.
I have a scroll of charm person, and a
Might
scroll.
be.
And also have a scroll of silence.
Both of those might be very good here very soon.
All right. Couple questions.
I will do it. I will seduce the black spider.
What are your questions?
Brecker, did you communicate to anyone else that you heard the sounds?
I told Offbay, yes.
Okay. And then, Dr. Offbay, could you make me a intelligence investigation check?
Oh, I am proficient in this. Let's hope for the best.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
Wow.
God.
You're distracted by healing?
I am. I'm very distracted right now.
Yep. Just distracted, busy with something. All right. Another minute passes.
Okay.
2 minutes pass, allowing time
Cool.
for Dr. Offbay to work on Mr. B, getting him some healing.
Yes.
In that second minute, if you don't mind,
Num, num,
since
num, num.
I haven't used it yet, I feel like this would be a very good time to use it. I'd like to use my scroll of augury.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh. All right.
That do.
Hey, I want to know.
Roll of augury.
It allows me to get a glimpse into what the outcome will be with if any action we take within the next 30 minutes.
Ooh, that's
All right.
cool.
That is
We
cool.
can get wheel or woe or nothing.
Yeah. Or wheel and woe for mixed
Yeah.
result.
That's probably what we'll get.
So using the scroll, you do not need any material components. By casting this, normally, by casting the gem inlaid sticks, rolling dragon bones, laying out ornate cards, or employing some other divining tool, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses from the following possible omens: wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad results, or nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad. So as I'm understanding it, you'll kind of explain a course of action, and I'll tell you wheel and woe, or nothing.
Right.
The spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. If you cast a spell 2 or more times before completing the yada yada. Alright. So, Brecker, you decide to cast Augury.
Yes.
As you feel this divination magic begin to take hold, what is your course of action?
What results would I expect if we confronted whatever is in the forge room prior to investigating the noise? I don't know if that's specific enough.
All right.
Noise.
So the course of action you're proposing is investigating the forge before the noise.
Right.
Wheel.
Okay. Perfect.
What was the noise?
I'm pretty sure with Dr. Alpe on top of Mr. Bubbles, he would have heard. Brecker, let me just say it in the. Brecker, I heard a noise in the west. Sounds like struggle. Fighting. Growls, yells, bugbears, goblins, hobgoblins. Something fighting something.
Right. Brecker, for that course of action, I'm going to give you inspiration.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. He casts a spell and he looks towards Off Bay, looks towards the doctor. If we were to, seems like we might be able to ignore the noise, just go straight to the forge. Might result in, feels like good results will come from it.
Dr. Offbay will nod and agree with that course of action, while just very much distracted, doing anything she can to heal Mr. Bubbles as quickly as she can.
Viv will nod in agreement as well. Sounds good. We'll take all the luck we can get.
Perfect.
I agree too.
All right. When you think we're ready, when you think we're ready.
Did the forge have a second door? I can't remember what was on the back end of it. Mr. Bubble said there was a second door. Should we try to go in there or through this front door?
If the front door is, well, you heard the noise from straight ahead. Is it clear? Can we go through the front door?
Looking around, it does not seem like anything is guarding the front door, but you can always make a perception check.
Dr. Offbay is desperately going to try to get a third mend off while they investigate.
I would say
Okay,
another
and,
minute has passed,
okay.
so 3 minutes.
Nice.
I'm gonna move a little bit closer so I can do a perception check.
Right?
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to double click that like that. Ignore that stealth roll.
Oh,
I told you guys.
that means nothing.
Here you go, no man.
Alright. Melian, as you peek your head out around the corner, the front doors are closed. One of them isn't sitting quite right from when Mr. B had burst it open. So, if anything was
We had
inside...
mended those.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. They are closed. And you look around to the ceilings and everything, you don't spot anything.
Looks clear to me. And since I'm right next to Brecker, I'm going to look inside my pouches and I'm gonna get the potion of invisibility
Okay.
that Dr. O gave me.
Just remember when you use that, invisibility breaks when you cast like a hostile spell or attack.
Yep.
And I'm gonna look at Brecker and say, you are our holy man in this situation, and I'm gonna hand the potion to him.
Okay.
Appreciated. Not sure how much good it'll do with this armor I'm wearing, but I'll do my best.
So I guess once Dr. Offbay got this last mending off on me, are we waiting for another minute, or should I start sneaking around? Because that's why I was rolling that stealth.
I think we should sneak around.
We're going to check the other door.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Who's all
Alright.
trying to be sneaky?
Everyone.
I'll try to be sneaky.
Okay, if everyone is, go ahead and everyone make me a stealth check and we'll do a group check.
In the tower.
Yep, in the tower.
Don't waste good rolls.
Well, what if we were just wasting bad rolls?
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's right. Breastplates don't get stealth disadvantage.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
look at you with your new fancy armor. I'm glad we got all of this fancy magic items before.
Yeah.
The spider got in there.
I don't think you have to roll stealth, Dr. Offbay.
Too late. It's already done.
You're on me.
I mean, I'm over here with a blowtorch on you, still trying.
Alright, fair enough.
Mr. B's super quiet, and Dr. Offbay's just like fucking it all up with the blowtorch. All right. As you cross across the doors and the western-facing tunnel,
Uh-oh.
you all hear the sounds of battle coming from within. Familiar low growls like bugbears and hobgoblins giving military commands, as well as great fire blasts. You see flashes of green light.
I think we're remaining with our original course of action and coming to check out this door.
Yeah.
Can I slip an appendage through this door?
You may.
I'm gonna do that. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. I probably can't search very much for traps doing that, but I guess we could open it. Or we could try to. I don't see anything.
When you open the door, you don't notice anything. It's just kind of a nondescript side chamber.
Have I finished getting the last mend off on Mr. Bubbles, or...
Yeah, you're on top of them, so.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Yes. That's all I needed. Alright, I'm gonna try to feel around for traps as we walk in.
Right.
I would like you to keep an eye on our back from where we hear the noises. Just keeping an eye and ears.
Right.
Yeah, I'd
Dr.
also like to keep watch if that's all right.
Okay. Dr. O, please make me a investigation check. Melian and Vivacity, go ahead and make me some perception checks.
I'll move back to where I was when she was making the check.
Oh wait, that was performance.
Wow.
Perception, sorry. Never mind.
Let
It
her have
was,
the 20.
never mind. It
Come
was
on.
perception. Never mind.
Let her have the 20.
See if we was really have been playing like on a table though, it would have been the same D20.
It's true.
If we were playing on a table.
Are you really gonna
Come
make me
on.
roll again?
I will use that.
Bella,
It would-
lucky kid.
It would
just
be
this
so
time.
cruel to make you roll a 20 again. Come on.
Alright, Dr. Offbay, you don't notice any traps, nothing giving you any caution or warning, any signs of danger. Vivacity and Melian, the sounds of battle continue. Sounds like it's a bit of a stalemate, but the bugbear commands are still going strong.
You said no.
Does it sound like it's approaching us?
No.
Okay, good.
We'll wait for everybody else to catch up before we possibly go in this other door.
You said no traps.
No traps.
No traps.
None that you notice.
None that I noticed.
I assume you want to peek.
I'm gonna wait for everyone to go by first and then I'll follow.
What about the snake?
All right, I'm gonna like inhale and like try to be extra super duper stealthy, and try to see if I can slip through this, like not full slip, but like see what's going on in there.
Just
All right.
poke a little.
Make
sensor
me
through.
Just a little noodle.
another stealth check in the tower.
All right, I have no idea what my first one was, but I'm trying.
All right, Dr. Offbay. You slither an appendage down beneath the doorway, the bottom seal. Squelch through. And you see a slender black-skinned elf standing at the back of the room to the far on the east by the workshop tables. He is holding an unconscious dwarf on the ground in one hand, another hand on a staff. The staff is quite exquisite. The top is black and shaped like a spider. Along with that, the spectator is gone. The room is just like it was before, but there is no spectator. Please make me a perception check.
Yeah, 19.
You notice a giant spider on the ceiling, far southwestern corner. This is what you see. And the elf is looking towards the western doors. He has not noticed you.
I will look at Viv. I'll like look her dead in the eye and then like point to my head for like hoping and making the little mouth movement with my hand. Like, point to my head.
All right, it's message time. What you
Now, hold
got?
up. Hold up. As you are kind of giving these signals to the back,
Oh, no.
to your comrades, the elf doesn't notice you. But the spider does. Roll initiative.
God damn it.
How does the spider notice a little bit of slime under a door?
Who notices the something the size of a spider? A baby
Doctor-
spider? Come on.
Probably net. It probably has nets all over it.
I was like, ooh, yummy. All right.
Oh.
Yep. Dr. Offbay rolled a 9 and it has a passive of, what is it? It has a passive of 10.
Oof.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What did I roll earlier? I really need to know deep in my heart.
Before that one?
Yeah.
Better. You rolled a 13.
Gotcha. I tried.
Okay.
Oh, these initiative rolls are not
I
nice.
thought isn't the 13 her initiative?
This 13 is.
She had a 13 stealth when you did the group stealth, and then she did a 9 for under the door, and then she's got the 13 initiative.
Oh, okay.
All right. Oh my god. All right.
What was that for? What was
Can't
oh
tell
my
ya.
god for?
All right, Vivacity, you have initiative. What are you doing?
I kind of leap back in alarm. Whenever I see that, when I notice that the spider has noticed us,
I don't think you could notice it. It's noticing you. It's on the other side of a door.
Oh, well, I mean, I got initiative order, okay? I was like, oh, okay, I'm taking initiative then.
Well,
Okay.
go for it. Charge through that door by all means.
Okay, no, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna dial it back a bit. Okay, I got excited.
I mean, who wouldn't, right?
Right, I mean, I guess I'm kind of nervous. I guess I saw Dr. O pointing towards her head, so I'm going to do message. I'm going to cast message.
Okay.
And I'm going to be like, what's going on? What do you see?
Large spider, the black spider. There's a large spider in the corner. I think it sees me. There's the black spider drow thing, I think, and it is trying to kill the dwarf brother.
Okay, that's going to take a second to process because that's pretty big news. That's pretty groundbreaking news, but do I have time to cast message to talk to the other three?
Message is an action. You are in initiative order, so no.
All right, so I guess I have to wait a bit. All right.
You could communicate. Yeah, you could communicate that to the others.
Well, yeah, I guess it really wouldn't matter now. All right, so
if you do want to say it like quietly, you could roll a stealth.
All right, can I roll a stealth then?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or you could also order your snake to like advance or like guard the doors or do something else too. Like your snake has its turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a bonus action. Okay, well, would the stealth roll count as a bonus action?
No. So talking is a free action. You just can't say too much because one round is basically 6 seconds.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna cast stealth. Okay. In a hushed tone, I say, "Big black spider, black spider's in there. I think he's got the dwarf's brother."
I like the black spider and the big spider and the other spider. Like, spiders.
So you're saying there's spiders in there?
Just like I'm kind of in a panic. I'm just like, it's spiders.
All right, Mr. Bubbles, you have initiative. What are you doing?
All right, I'm going through the door.
No mercy, Mr. Bubbles.
So the door can just fly open.
All right.
Is the dwarf on the ground?
Yes.
Oh, I see. It's on the other side of him.
Yep.
So that was.
You have
5,
surprised
10, 15.
the elf.
Nice. So I'm gonna go 10, 15, like that's 15, 20, 25.
You can't go on top of the dwarf. The black spider's like kind of like got him by the scruff of the neck. You'd have to. Yeah.
All right. I thought if he was like prone, because I did that with the other one. What's his face? I forgot our name.
Gundren.
Was it Gundy?
Mr.
Gundy.
Yeah, Gundy.
Goonies.
Yeah. All right. So I have advantage on him then.
Yes.
Cool. Then I don't need to reckless. Did the doctor come with me?
Oh yeah.
Since she was on me.
She was on the floor looking through.
Well, she was.
Could I have not done that from his shoulder? I didn't know I was getting down, but it's fine either way.
That'll work.
All right.
19 hits.
All right.
11 points of damage as Mr. B comes crashing through the doorway, slicing at the elf with its greatsword. And he succeeds on the strength saving throw.
Damn. Okay. All right. That's me.
All right. Go ahead and end your turn.
Right.
Dr. Ulfbay, what are you doing?
So he looks like he's trying to like kill the dwarf, right?
Yes.
Is there any way I can try to grapple him in such a way that he wouldn't be able to do that?
Like break his grapple? And
So,
grapple the dwarf instead?
Grapple would not prevent him from being able to make an attack. Restrained can still make attacks, but they have disadvantage. So there isn't really a way that you could prevent him from making an attack.
If you grapple the dwarf and pull him away from the elf, that would prevent.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Because
Yep.
that's forced movement.
It's
on
forced
the dwarf's
movement.
part.
Yep.
I would
So you
love
wouldn't
to
provoke
attempt that.
it.
Yep. I mean, it wouldn't let him make an attack from where he's at, but yeah.
Yeah, he'd have to approach again. But yeah.
All right,
I
is
would
that what
love
you
to
want to
try-
do?
Yeah, can I try to grapple the dwarf miner and get him away from the drow?
Sure. All right, I have him targeted. Go ahead and make a grapple attempt.
Alright, where's my grapple?
You could
This
try
is-
to drag him through the west door.
Action?
Or actually, do it against the elf.
Do it
is
as
it-
elf.
Yeah. So you're grappling the dwarf, but I have you contesting against the drow because the drow is the one holding the dwarf.
Wow.
Why I dropped that one?
You successfully wrest the dwarf from the black-skinned humanoid's hands.
Okay, I imagine that's my action. I can't do something like
That is your
stabilize
action.
him. Okay. Does he look like he needs stable? Like, does he look like he's dying, or does he just look unconscious?
He just looks unconscious to you.
Okay. All right, then I think that's all I can do. So I'm gonna
You
try
can
to
still
pull him
move.
away. And
Yep.
I could move 15 feet. I'm just gonna try to
Well, you would
pull
have to
him to the
dismount, right?
other side of Mr. Bubbles.
Yeah, you would have had to
Like-
dismount me too.
Like
So.
down. I'm not trying to dismount Mr. Bubbles. I'm just trying to move the elf like down here.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll let him move 5 feet right there without dismounting.
Hey.
Alright, and I think that is all I can do. So I'm going
Bonus
to...
action.
I don't have bonus actions, really.
Hmm.
Alright, that is it.
All right, Million. You received initiative. What are you doing?
I am going to see. And okay, I am going to. Damn it. Let me just check something real quick. No, that is not a. Okay. I am going to tap Viv on the back and give her guidance.
All right. Million claps you on the back, Vivacity, and you feel this energy surge through you as your brain does calculations in front of you. You have guidance to use on your next check.
I look like that
Skill
meme with the
Yep.
math problem.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I would like to prepare my longbow.
Okay.
Guidance is an action, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll let her take that out. All right.
thank you.
The giant spider is going to shoot a web at Mr. Bubbles. Which hits. Mr. Bubbles, you feel this sticky substance envelop you, and you are restrained by the
Do I
webbing.
have to make a save?
No, it's not the web spell. It's the web. It's a web attack. So it hit you, and you are restrained by webbing. As an action, you may make a strength check to burst the webbing, and it can also be attacked and destroyed. Right. And then the spider is going to crawl on the ceiling and hop down right here in front of the doorway. Skipping his turn because he is surprised, and now Brecker, you are up.
Alrighty, Brecker's gonna pull out his mace. Move 10 feet towards the spider and take a swing at it with Lightbringer.
All right.
All right, not bad.
Wrecker, you swing your mace, which smacks into the hard carapace of the giant spider. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
9 points of bludgeoning damage, sinking the mace head into the spider, crying out in pain. What else you got?
That unfortunately I don't have any spell slots at all, so that's all I can do.
All right, Vivacity, you have received initiative. What are you doing?
All right, I want to cast Fairy Fire on the black-skinned humanoid and giant spider 4.
Ooh, okay. So, Fairy Fire. Let's
To the
see.
east.
Yep, you can place it right there, in a way like right on the wall or whatever, and that'll get them.
Okay, I can see. Okay, there we go.
Go ahead and roll to see that if it hits.
Oh, okay, cool. I have guidance, yeah.
I don't think that affects it.
Guidance doesn't affect attacks or especially spells that force a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, well, if it messes up, I can use lucky, right?
Yes.
All right.
Well,
Yeah, lucky, like, you can force another creature to...
can you? Okay.
Yeah.
Both of them succeed.
Ugh.
So can I use lucky?
Yes, you can also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made. Oh, wait. Okay. Whenever you make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can spend 1 luck point. And then you can also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you. You cannot force... Yeah, so Lucky does not work on other creatures making saving throws, so unfortunately you cannot use Lucky on that.
All right.
Not it.
Well, that sucks. All right, well, it is what it is, I guess. Wait, do I still have an inspiration?
Yes.
Then I'll use that to roll. Can I re-roll?
You're not the one making these rolls, it's the creatures.
Oh, yeah, it's just saving throw. That's
Yep.
right. Okay.
Yep.
Never mind then. All right.
Alright. That is your last first level spell slot.
Yep, it sure is. Okay, then for bonus action, I'm going to command the snake to attack giant spider 4.
Alright. What pathway do you want it to take? Because it cannot get to the spider because Brecker's in the way. So it'd have to go around the other way.
I suppose.
Okay. Alright. The snake is going to move, taking a dash action to get as far into the room as it
Bursts
can.
into the door.
Yeah, bursts through the doorway to get about that far in. Taking us to Mr. Bubbles.
So you said I can attack the web on me?
Yes.
Or, like, what's the...
Or you can make a strength check to try and break it.
Just a straight check?
Yep.
Okay. Because I would have... If I'm attacking it, I'd have disadvantage because I'm restrained, right?
Correct.
Alright, I'll make a strength check. Just a straight strength.
Straight strength, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Mr.
Ouch.
B struggles. If he had muscle, they would all be bursting, the sinew flexing.
If I had... Wow.
You're a Warforged. You don't have muscles. You're inorganic material.
I have never been so insulted.
In any
Pistons in
case,
his arm starts steaming.
Mr. Yeah. Steam starts coming out as the heat just gets a little bit too hot. Unfortunately, Mr. B is unable to break free from the webbing. That is your action.
Great. And yeah, I have nothing else I can do because speed is 0 and everything. Little help, Dr. Offbay?
All right, Dr. Offbay, what are you doing?
Little help.
Okay. If I slide off Mr. Bubbles to, like this spot in the, where?
Do you have like acid splash?
I do. Well,
Like acid splash against the webbing and the spider, the black-skinned humanoid elf.
okay. If I slide down right here, can I have enough to like push the miner behind me to the spot like right here? As like
So you
not
would,
taking an action.
you it would not take your action. You have them grappled, so you can move them. It just every foot of movement counts double. So essentially, your speed being 30, you would only have 15 feet of movement by dragging him, but you have to drag him.
But you could move where he is and put him where you're pointing with the 10-foot.
I want him in the 5-foot spot because that puts him out of range of the black spider.
What do you mean out of? Oh, you mean what do you mean out of range?
Well, like the black spider can walk all around you and get to him if he wanted to right now, and that would
You
put him.
still could.
Oh, you're right. Okay, never mind. So yeah, I guess I'll push him another 5 feet back, so where that 10-foot is, and then I'll acid splash the spider and.
Hell yeah, Raven, do it!
Is it
Do
a
it!
dexterity? Can that even work against webbing? Do I think the acid splash would work against webbing?
Make me a nature
Make
check.
it melt away.
Nature.
Yes. You think acid damage would be able to dissolve the webbing?
Yeah, then I'll try to acid the webbing and the drow.
Okay. So I would say, if you do that, you would get Mr. B as part of it as well.
If I take like half of what the web takes or something, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
It's fine. Okay.
Because technically, like, it's only a 2-target spell, but yeah. Like, I get it.
Well, it's on you.
Right, I'm covered in the web. You're
Hard to get
targeting
away
the
from
web.
that.
I get it. Like, I'd be okay with that as a compromise.
Okay, I need to unmap him. I don't think I can target the web itself. So I'm just gonna roll from here, I guess.
Well, the web can't make a dex check anyways, it's just web.
Oh, it's a dex check. I don't use this one very often.
Yeah, so just cast it on the spider and...
Yep.
There it is. Alright.
Or yeah. I keep calling him the spider, but it's confusing in the context. He probably saves.
All right. So, Dr. O, you cast your glob of acid. The bubble splashes out across Mr. B into the black spider. The black spider is able to step back, avoiding the splash. However, go ahead and roll me damage to see how much the webbing and Mr. B take. 2 points is not quite enough for the webbing.
I should just broken it like I was going
Come
to.
on.
Squee, I'm not listening
Said it
anymore.
would work.
Alright, I'm done.
Nomad is the one who said it would work.
I said that it would be able to
You
dissolve
said she
it.
thought it would.
Yeah.
I'm off Mr. Bubbles for the record, because it takes
Okay.
like 15 feet to move it to
Yep.
get off him.
All right, Million, what do you got?
Can I at least just be grappled and not restrained?
I am going to. Alright, I am going to use my bonus action to wild shape Deinonychus.
All right. Before that happens, Raven redeems a disadvantage for Mr. Bubbles.
Of course she does.
Melian, go ahead
This is not the
and
time.
wild shape.
I love
What have
you
you-
too.
What have you done to that person?
I have only given her disadvantage on like every single game she's played. We used to play together in Nomad's games all the time, and then she was in a campaign with him,
Yep.
and I would regularly, every session, give advantage to everyone else and disadvantage to her. It's our way. It's friendship.
Damn.
Melian
indeed.
morphs into the familiar winged feathered dinosaur Deinonychus. What are you doing, Melian?
I want to try to. Would I be able to? Because I know it's a door. I don't know how big the door is. Would I be able to pounce on the spider?
Yes, I will allow it. Because that's actually really cool. So you can like fly above Brecker through the doorway onto the giant spider. And when you make that attack, if it's knocked prone, I'll let you land on the other side. If it does not get knocked prone, you will land on either adjacent side to Brecker.
Alrighty.
All right, so it's that second cast.
All right, here we go.
Fly like an eagle.
You're targeting yourself.
Uh-oh.
Oh, oops.
Yep.
Sorry.
All right, roll it again. You hit the Deinonychus. Or you hit the giant spider.
I hope she doesn't hit that one.
I hit myself in my confusion. Just my little
She hits the
little
Deinonychus
arm
into
just
the
flapping.
spider.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
She said it hurt itself in her confusion.
Yeah. She cast confusion.
She made that joke before me, just so I don't get credit for it.
All right. The giant spider withstands 4 points of slashing damage, but it does not get knocked prone. Melian, wings flapping, slashing out with her claws, lands to the left of Brecker.
That's my turn. Let me just click here.
All right. The giant spider is going to go now. It is going to target Brecker and make a bite attack against him. Through the doorway, Brecker, you raise your shield and bat the fangs to the side. It has missed. But now it is the black-skinned humanoid's turn. Oh, you're messing with my plans way too often. And he is going to cast darkness.
Oh, damn it.
Idiot.
He casts darkness. Let's see. Here.
I wish we had that fairy fire up.
Wow.
Alright, so this is going to get all these people blinded, because you can no longer see in this area. Mr. Bubbles, you sense him move. Go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
Okay.
With
If you want.
disadvantage.
If you want to.
Well, yeah, I have disadvantage, yes, because I am restrained and blinded.
And Raven.
And
Right,
Raven.
and Raven. So, waste of a disadvantage, Raven.
Alright, a 13 misses using your reaction.
You know what I should have done with something else, too.
right. He is going to target Dr. Offbay and Mr. Bubbles with some magic missiles, as well as the dwarf miner.
I'm gonna definitely do shield.
All right. You have to wait. It's magic missile. So yeah, actually, shield.
So
Dr.
it cancels
Offbay
it.
does not take any damage from the magic missile.
And I
Dr.
am
O.
like totally wrapped around the miner. I think there's a decent chance he might hit me instead of the miner. I'm gonna say that.
Because she still has them all grappled up.
Yeah.
I just think there's an argument there if you want to take that into consideration.
Yeah, I think that is kind of an argument. Tell you what, Dr. Offbay, make me a constitution check.
Just a straight up check.
Yep, straight up check. Dr. Offbay, in this magical darkness that has now surrounded you, having grappled the dwarf, you're acting like an amoeba, ooze kind of covering his body, moving him around to and fro. You cast shield on yourself when you hear these familiar magical bolts come out. Two of them sink into your body, but the shield spell blocks them. And the dwarf miner, as far as you are aware, is still alive.
Thank God.
Nicely done. That was clutch.
Okay. My heart.
That was clutch as hell.
All right. Brecker, what are you doing?
Okay, quick question. Do I require any space between me and target to use the overrun action?
Or
Or could I just try to push through as is?
Overrun, where is that? Dungeon Master's Guide, page 271.
Is the giant spider not blinded?
Give me 1 second. Oh, it should be.
I was just curious.
Oh, man. All right, page 271. Let me pull it up.
Brecker, all the lights in front of you just went out.
All right, when a creature tries to move through a hostile creature's space, the mover can try to force its way through by overrunning the hostile creature. As an action or a bonus action, the mover makes an athletics check contested by the hostile creature's athletics check. The creature attempting the overrun has advantage on this check if it is larger, or disadvantage if it is smaller. If the mover wins the contest, it can move through the hostile creature space on this turn. You do not need any previous space. You would just have disadvantage.
Okay, cool. Then I would like to try to use my bonus action to overrun this guy.
All right. Go ahead and double click the overrun generic action.
All right, it automatically take size into account?
It should.
Nope.
All right. Roll again.
That tells me that didn't work. Oh, something tells me that really didn't work.
All right, so I'm using its first roll because you're getting the best of the both. You fail to overrun.
Yeah.
You push with your shield before you into this giant spider, but the spindly legs are able to hold its ground, pushing back, and you are still in front of the doorway.
Alright, that didn't work. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I can still see the spider. Does that mean that I won't have disadvantage on an attack against it, or... Like, is it technically inside the darkness?
Yeah, you would probably... It's like... I'll just go by game mechanics purely and say that since it's mostly within that it would be made at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you can't, like, see the spider. It's fully within the darkness.
Okay. You want me to go ahead and click the disadvantage button then?
Yes.
Alright. Wait, no, actually... I have to... Let me see something. Let me see if I have to see... Yeah, I have to see the creature, so told it wouldn't work. Alright, let's take a swing at it. Lightbringer, give us light! Light, though.
As you crash your mace into the spider, a brilliant flash of radiant energy emanates, peering through the darkness. You score a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. I'm trying to figure out where I got the advantage from.
It's blinded.
Oh, it's blinded. Okay, that's why. Okay. Okay.
5 points of bludgeoning magic damage crashing into the giant spider. It still remains upright.
Alright, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, Vivacity. You're up.
All right. I am going to. I'm gonna cast. I'm going to do the same foolish thing that I did last time and try to insult this spider. Apparently, I have something against spiders. I'm going to insult this spider. It's not like I can do much else. I have a single spell slot, and my rapier doesn't do shit. So
all right.
we're going to resort to we're going to use our words.
So, are you casting Vicious Mockery?
Yes, I'm casting.
That is against a creature that you must be able to see, and the spider is fully within the darkness.
Well, I thought we could see because of Brecker's glowy thing.
No, that was just a flavor.
Oh, flavor.
Flavor.
Right. Okay. Then. Is there anything I can do against something I can't see?
Area of effect spells like sleep. But, you'd have to do the sleep on a point within range that you can see.
So yeah, no.
You could cast Heroism on someone.
I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on Brecker. Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
As my bonus action?
Yep.
I don't know exactly what to do for my main action, though, but...
All right, Brecker, you are given a Bardic Inspiration.
Woohoo!
Be inspired. As for main action, with my what? I think that's a bonus action. Just everything, all my interactions with my snake are bonus action.
I can't remember, but could you choose to use a bonus action as your main action?
No. It's either an action or a bonus action.
Okay.
I don't know what's the. I guess. Is there anything I can do to try and clear the darkness? Do I have any like lights or? I have a candle. Don't know if I have a torch, but I have a candle. I don't think a candle's gonna.
You
be very
notice The light being cast by Brecker's mace seems to be magically snuffed out by the darkness.
I don't know. I still don't know what to do. I guess I pass. I really don't know what to do.
All right. The snake companion is going to make a dodge action, taking us to Mr. Bubbles.
All right, I'm gonna try to make a strength check.
All right. Once again, Mr. B, you flex
Really?
against these binding cords of sticky goo covering you. Your arms burst outward
Oh,
as the strands break away. You are now free from the webbing.
finally. Then I can move, or is that
Yes.
kind of okay?
That
I
is just
will-
your action.
Run this way. I don't know where I can move. Am I running into stuff?
Once you get there, you bump into the snake.
Oh, excuse me, Snaky.
As you exit the darkness,
Yes.
you are finally able to see again once you get there. That is 20 feet of
Perfect.
movement.
Cool. Bam. Wait, cancel that.
Okay. My turn?
Not yet. Oh, Mr. B, did you skip your turn?
Oh, do I
Oh yeah,
summon
no,
action?
that's right. That's right. You used your action. All right,
I
Doctor
assumed
O.
the strength check was an action.
Yep, it's an action. I brain farted.
Okay.
All right, Dr. Offbay, what are you doing?
Okay. Am I able to roughly triangulate? I mean, I was hit with 2 of the magic missiles. Can I kind of triangulate where they came from, roughly?
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
Okay. Man,
You're not certain, but it definitely came from the western end of the room. As well as you hear Mr. B shouting.
I hear him. So I'm going to take this body and drag it with me, I think.
Okay.
Try to go 15 feet that way.
15 feet, you are not quite out of the darkness yet.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my... Can I use a dash action while still dragging?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to try to go 1. I'm going to try to go here. And then I'm going to try to step into the doorway.
Nope.
Right.
Oh, I'm out of darkness here. Okay.
You see the black spider right by Mr. Bubbles.
See. Okay. Alright. So then I'll move up my Mr. Bubbles, because I think that's the last of what I get. And can I move the miner, like, against the wall?
Sure.
Okay. Even though, actually, that's probably terrible for being in a giant line, but whatever. That should be the end of my turn.
All right. Million Sirius. What do you got?
Okay, I would like to. All right, I would like to move closer. Can I move into the room?
The spider is blocking the doorway. You cannot, unless you want to
Okay.
overrun it.
And can I attack it even though Brecker is right there?
Yep, it would just be made with cover because of the doorway, the odd angle.
You
Alright.
could back up and do the same thing where you leap at it.
Yeah, you could try that too.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it didn't do much damage, but at least I got a shot. All right, so I'm gonna back up a little bit.
All right, go ahead and make your pounce attack once more. Million backs up and runs straight for the doorway just like before, leaping over Brecker, dipping down low. She rakes out with her clawed feet against the darkness, knowing the spider just within. And she feels the claws puncture the carapace. You have hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a damage roll. 3 points of slashing damage, cutting into the giant spider. The giant spider remains upright. Melian, you once again land opposite to Brecker on the same side of the doorway. It is still not knocked prone.
Alright, it's okay. We can do chip damage.
Alright, so the giant spider. Oh, I just realized. Giant spider doesn't get blinded in this darkness within a certain range.
What?
Within a certain range. Alright. But it does not like this situation. It is going to go back to its master. Brecker, you sense the giant spider moving. Would you like to make an opportunity attack?
Oh, yeah, I would indeed.
Alright, I have it targeted. Go ahead and make your opportunity attack.
Oh, I would like to
That-
use my inspiration on that.
Alright, roll again.
Hell yeah.
You hit.
You're welcome.
Roll damage.
Hell yeah.
9 points of damage as the spider begins to skitter away. Brecker takes advantage of the moment, slapping down with the mace head, smacking onto the spider, which crumples to the ground. You have killed the spider,
Hell yeah.
and thus takes us to the drow. The drow stands before the doorway, looking out to all of you, holding his spider staff, and just says, This was such a lovely meeting. I have been dying to meet you, but I must say, I have to go. And with a click of his fingers, disappears.
You son of a bitch.
You
Swing that at
sense,
Mr. Bubbles.
Mr. Bubbles, you sense him moving. Would you like to make an opportunity attack?
Oh, hell yeah.
Come on, signal this shit.
All right, go ahead and make your opportunity attack. Hold down shift when you make it.
To disadvantage?
No, that's an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. I have disadvantage though?
Yes, because he
Alright, I'm
is
reckless.
invisible.
Or can I reckless?
It's not your turn.
Damn it. Alright, can you take that off of me then?
Yep, got it.
Rip.
All right. As the drow turns invisible and begins to move away, Mr. B slashes out with his great sword arm right in front of him, trying to get any moment he can, and scores a hit. Roll damage.
Yes! Oh my god.
Yes!
You hear a
going
great
nowhere.
cry of pain, dealing 9 points of slashing damage.
And his speed becomes 0.
And his speed becomes 0.
Let's go.
And the darkness disappears.
Huge.
Brecker, what do you got?
Alright, spider's dead, the darkness is gone, Brecker's gonna move inside, take 10 feet here. Let's see. Okay, it's no longer visible. He sees where he is, and can I get that way? No, cannot get that far. So instead, I'm not gonna move, I'm just going to toll the dead on this creature right here.
Alright. He succeeds.
Damn. Alright, that's all I got.
Alright. Vivacity, you're up.
All right, I'm going to move forward next to Brecker. All right, I don't want to target him anymore. Okay, I can see the black spider now.
Yep.
I'm going to target 30 feet, okay. And I am once again going to try to cast Fairy Fire.
Alright.
Here we go.
Where are you placing your fairy fire?
As my bonus action, can I tell my snake to get out of the way?
The snake goes after you on your turn.
Okay, so I would get my snake. Well, I don't want advantage against my snake.
Just can't you push the fairy fire out further?
No, because it would get this. Or no, wait, yeah, yes, I could. I could move it back. Yeah, I could move it back.
So
Back.
when you are casting fairy fire, it's a 60-foot range. You have to see the space that you're casting it. So like the center of the fairy fire you have to see. So where you're at right now, you can kind of only get it here. If you want it to be something like that, you'd have to see the space, which is like this kind of angle.
Okay, well then I'll do that next round. Then I'll do that next fight.
Okay.
Okay, then never mind. I'm not going to fairy fire. I'm going to target the black spider. Wait, I already had it targeted. Whoops. Okay. No?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it for you as well. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. I'm going to do...
Just kill him now.
Huh?
Just kill him now instead. Just attack him.
I'm going to. I am, but I want to say, I do want to eventually cast Fairy Fire. I think it'll help us in the long run. But I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
As your words come out of your mouth, you see the black spider kind of turn to you, hearing the compelling nature of the spell, but he shakes it off. He has succeeded on his saving throw.
Okay, bonus action. I want the snake to attack the black spider.
Okay. The snake is going to take its turn, receiving some ferocity. Taking 3 points. 3 points of ferocity. And it is going to bite at the black spider, which misses. Mr. Bubbles, what do you got?
I am going to reckless attack at the spider.
Okay. You roll a 15, and the black-skinned humanoid casts shield, turning it into a miss.
It's dumb.
As you swipe out with your sword, a last-minute wave of his hand in front of him gets this shimmering field of reddish energy, deflecting your blade.
And I close that door.
Okay. Dr. Offbay, what do you got?
Because he tried to run.
Okay. If I release the grapple on the dwarf miner, I can attempt to grapple the black-skinned humanoid,
Yes.
and that makes it so he can't move.
The grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed.
And then he gets disadvantage on attack rolls.
Nope, that's restrained. Grappled is different than restrained. Yep.
So that would stop him from moving. Okay, if I move up with this guy still grappled, can I pull him out of the door, or do I gotta do something special? Or is this door closed?
I close that door.
Are they both closed, or just the one by you?
Just
The one on the bottom
one.
is closed. The one on up top is open.
But I'm keeping him in.
Okay, then I'm definitely going to move 5 feet forward, and I'm going to try to grapple. I think I'm going to try to grapple. with
Okay, so
the
you drop the grapple on the dwarf?
Yes,
Okay.
I think I will drop that grapple.
All right.
Or is it possible to, like... I just don't know. Is it possible to try to wrench his staff away from him?
Yeah,
disarm
you can disarm. That's an action.
But
Is
it's
a
not the same as a grapple. What is involved with disarming? I've never done that before.
Let me read it out to you. Alright, a creature can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or another item from a target's grasp. The attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check. If the attacker wins the contest, the attack causes no damage or other ill effect, but the defender drops the item. The attacker has disadvantage on its attack roll if the target is holding the item with 2 or more hands. The target has advantage on its ability check if it is larger than the attacking creature, or disadvantage if it is smaller. So you would have disadvantage on this because you are a small creature and he is medium.
It's like an attack roll?
Yeah, so you would make an attack roll. Probably like your
a strength
unarmed
attack.
strike.
Or
You would make
strength.
an unarmed strike, and that would be your contested check. Then he would make his own using either athletics or acrobatics. And he would have advantage because he is a size smaller than you. So you wouldn't have disadvantage, he would have advantage.
Sorry, I'm sorry this is taking me so long. I'm trying to decide if I should try to shove him or what I can do.
Don't bother shoving, just try to grab it. If anything.
I think I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay.
I don't want him going anywhere. Okay, do I have him targeted?
He is targeted.
Okay. Whoops, that should be at advantage.
Dr. Offbay, you release your swarming grapple on the dwarf miner and ooze forward towards the drow. And you reach out with your pseudopods, latching onto the creature, and manage to grapple him. His speed is now 0.
Awesome.
Nice.
I think that is all I can do, and that is the end of my turn.
All right, Million, what do you got?
Protect the dwarf, I'll kind of call out.
Attack the dwarf.
Protect him! Protect him!
That's what she said.
Oh, attack the dwarf. Okay,
Protect
here we
him!
go.
Protect him!
Shut up.
I am going to. Oh man, there's not much I can do. To protect the dwarf. Since the black skinned humanoid is it's grappled, does it have disadvantage to attacks or no? Just movement is 0.
Nope, it just can't move, basically.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I saw that he used a shield, so I'm gonna try to do a regular attack because I don't want to hurt Dr. O, so I'm not gonna pounce. But I would like to.
That wouldn't hurt her.
Oh, it wouldn't hurt her.
Nope, I wouldn't have that. Nope.
All right. In that case, I would like to do the pounce attack.
All right.
I want to come over here, I guess.
Hold up, I'm trying to move you.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. Just because there's the doorway, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to get there. I have him targeted for you. Go ahead and make your pounce attack.
I thought I had to move. Oh, I had to move 20 at least, right?
Yeah, at least 20. Yep.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, then I'm gonna pounce him. Where's my dynamite? Here we go. All right.
Melian comes blazing through the doorway, weaving between Vivacity and Brecker, running up to the drow, leaping in the air, pouncing on top of him. Your claws rip into his flesh. Roll damage. 5 points of slashing damage as he crumbles to the ground, prone.
Woo! Alright.
Oh, he failed his strength save?
Yeah. And you may
I was
make...
like, did he die? I thought he died for a second.
I was like, Mel?
Go ahead and make a melee attack as a bonus action due to your pounce.
And that's with advantage,
Yeah, it
because
is.
he's prone.
Yep.
A melee attack, is that an armed strike or?
The pounce, move 20 feet straight and succeed in a claw attack on the same turn. Target must succeed DC 12 strength save or be knocked prone. If the target is prone, can make one bite attack as a bonus action. So using your
gotcha.
bonus action, because it was knocked prone, you can make another bite attack.
Oh, hell yeah, then I'm doing that.
All right.
Tear it apart.
He's got to be close.
Oh, you have to make an attack first.
Oh, sorry.
Melian, as you reach down to bite and gut this man, he manages to swat your snout away. You miss. I will not go down so soon!
This isn't even my final form.
I said that I'm gonna growl, but
He
I
just starts
probably
going,
is just funky like a goose.
God!
No!
Shut up.
All right.
That's my action.
Okay. As he is down on the ground, he puts both of his hands up on him, being grappled by Dr. O, laying prone by this fearsome creature, surrounded on all sides by enemies. Halt! Halt! Don't kill me. I'll tell you everything I know. Just leave me alive.
Toss your staff aside.
He throws his staff to the side. And that will be his turn. Brecker, what are you doing?
I hear him say this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get over here, right behind the snake. I'm gonna look at the dwarf miner. Is he look in good condition, or is
He's
it what
knocked
he's
out.
tending to?
He's knocked out cold, but he appears to be alive.
Okay, good. Surrenders. Unfortunate. Brecker just kind of stands behind us. Brecker's going to do nothing. He's just going to stand behind the snake, looking at the others, seeing what they plan to do. He's going to...
I think we all know what Mr. Bubbles is gonna do. So if you don't want that to happen.
We have to wait to see that. We don't know yet.
Outbreaker's just going to hold a spell of Toll the Dead just in case it tries anything. That's all he's going to do.
Okay. So that
The
just
real
forces.
question here
It just
is
forces.
Vivian.
Let's see.
What is Vivian gonna do?
Concentration. I was thinking.
Who the hell is Vivian?
Exactly. Oh yeah, vivacity.
Get it right.
I'm so used to calling you Vivi that I didn't remember your actual name.
Wow.
You well to remember.
Sorry, Vivi. Sorry, I'll
Disadvantage.
call you Vivi from
You're gonna be a
now
star
on.
one day. You gotta remember.
Yes, Vivi.
All right, Vivacity. You've received initiative, and it is your play. What do you want to do?
Oh, wonderful. Making me make decisions. All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's the real question.
I'm gonna walk up to the thing. I assume is the black spider.
Can you get all the way up to him?
I can go 30 feet.
Yep.
So zip, zip, zip. Here I go.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, gorgeous. Why should we let you live?
You see him pause down there on the ground. And he says, "Well, how much do you know about these mines? And how much do you think the dwarves are really going to tell you? Keep me alive and I'll tell you everything I know. There's a specific reason why I am here."
I'll look around to the others. Well, really depends on what they think, because my big metal friend back there, if I leave it up to him, he's already made up his mind. What do y'all think?
Alright, well,
talk
if she's pausing, that means it's my turn, right? Because 6 seconds. Right?
I would say so.
Alright. So, you all hear. But Dr. O hears in her head. We're all out of mercy today. Sorry.
Oh no!
Viv doesn't know what that means, but she gives a shit.
Oh no! Oh! Oh Jesus!
Mr. Bubbles,
Just
you rolled.
driving the sword down.
Ay.
Mr. Bubbles rolling a critical hit. Drives his sword down straight into the chest. And you see the blade sink as the blood begins to pool on his body, on the front of his robes. And his arms just go down, slowly limp, as his gaze moves up to the iron behemoth. And his face slowly fades
And my
until he perishes.
my emptiness of eyes meets his. So he can gaze into the nothingness as he fades into the nothing.
All right. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Sounds like a
Like,
good one.
here's your preview of the void.
All right, very well done. Let's take a quick 5-minute break or so, rejoin, and we will see what happens next. Remember to hit the vote for when you are back, the ready check for when you are back and ready to go. Look forward to completing our session this evening.
That was great.
All right.
I wouldn't have needed any healing. I only took 5 damage.
Sorry, you're black spiders in another castle.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been feeling that way.
What if the whole story, like, it's like arc after arc of us just reaching there, getting to the boss fight, defeating is like, it's another double.
It's like that meme with the space, with the astronauts, or whatever, when they're in the
real
church
secret.
pews or whatever. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
it's all doppelgangers. It always has been.
Yeah, the big bad actually is a doppelganger.
Yeah.
So when we do finally kill him, we're like, it's still another one.
Yep.
We just think nothing's different.
Do you like how I got him to throw away his staff so he couldn't even try to like shield on the final hit?
Yeah.
That
I
is
love it.
so conniving and just so us. If that's not us.
I mean, the only way it would be more us is if you actually manage to seduce him.
Yeah.
I was about to pull out the charm person scroll.
I mean, I think nothing's
Probably would
gonna.
have saved.
Yeah, but it was worth a shot. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean,
That's true.
I would have stopped Mr. Bubbles from killing him had you just gone that. Like, if you had pulled it out right away, but like, oh, Mr. Bubbles, wait, he might spill some secrets.
Yeah, you had one chance, Viv.
I mean, I'm sad that he died.
I don't know if you could tell, but Viv wasn't particularly worried about this man.
I didn't think he had any real information.
We
not
all
really.
knew what I was gonna do, and we all let it happen. Okay.
Yeah, honestly,
Essentially, if any of us didn't want that to happen, we would have done something.
Right?
Yeah.
I am
Well,
not
you know what
complicit
that
for
would
my
really
actions
do?
when you are all around.
My insult didn't work, but I wanted the last word.
Nice.
Nobody brushes off my masterful insults and gets away with it. I will get the last word. Fuck you.
I thought that he was going to scoff at it, just like child's play or something.
Did he laugh?
Yeah.
All right. So, why don't we go ahead and get right back into it?
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right. So, congratulations for slaying this drow. As you all kind of congregate around him, closing off any sign of exit. Mr. B standing before the only remaining open doorway. Dr. O grappling from the south. Melian pouncing. The snake coiling around him, and finally Vivacity striding up with her confident gait.
The door closing.
Yep. Saying, what are you gonna do about it? He casts his staff aside, pleading for his life. A last lifeline. But Mr. B doesn't want to hear it. Plunging the great sword down into his body, you see the life escape him. This moment of frustration and grief or an unfulfilled desire. Blackness. You all wait a few moments more for the telltale morphing into the gray skin, which does not happen. Congratulations, you have slain the black spider.
Let's go! And none of us died yet.
And you reach level 5.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need a picture of Mr. Bubbles, like that skeleton meme where he's like blushing. You know what I'm talking about? That's where the skeleton's blushing with his hands on his cheeks.
Wait, oh, I know. Oh, yeah, no, I can do that.
Dr. Offbay will release her grapple. She'll
Alright.
just kind of slither her appendages away and pick up the staff immediately because it's a cool staff.
Okay.
Brecker will kind of waltz on over to the miner and start tending to his wounds. Whatever wounds he might have.
Dr. Offbay just complimented me, so I'm all like,
Oh god!
Mr. B literally does that thing where like your hands go under your head like, oh my god.
Vince looks down at him and goes, Assault Sturge is more difficult than you.
oh,
A what?
You needed words like that earlier with a vicious mockery.
damn. like something about being a bloodsucker.
Can I search his body, I guess?
Yes.
Over here?
Okay, so Dr. O, you pick up the spider staff. I now have that in your inventory. Brecker, you
So
go
can you just dual wield staves?
Brecker, you move over to the dwarf. He is alive. He is unconscious. Make a medicine check, please. As long as you
Sure
are
thing.
proficient.
Which I am.
All right. He is stable. Just knocked unconscious. All it's going to take is a little bit of time for him to regain consciousness. Dr. O, you start looking through his things. You find a potion of healing and a key. There's an iron key with a head shaped like an anvil.
Ooh. That sounds fancy. Okay. Take that. Kind of show everyone and then just pocket it.
By the way, this is what he...
Not anymore.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Does he have any like earrings or rings or cute or like sparkly stuff?
He has those gems. Look at that gem on the cake.
Yeah, he definitely has some
And his
fine
belt
stuff.
and up in his neck, yeah.
They're pretty.
I want to steal like
I don't
all
know
the.
what I
I
stabbed her,
cannot
but
do anything, but
I
I'm gonna
stabbed her,
just.
but it probably wasn't a gem, so.
I see that Melian's kind of
Can I
like,
just point at the necklace?
motioning to the red gems on his armor and his
Right.
clothes.
Can I try to pop it off and give it to her?
I was gonna do that because I'm trying to impress the cute girl that's currently a dinosaur.
Yeah,
I'll look you in the eye and I'll be like, oh, you want this moment, and I'll like back her up.
I give Dr. O a little bow.
like you both reach and then she just like, she realizes and is like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. There's gay shit happening over here. Fine. All right. So I pluck the. Can I pluck the things off of him?
Sure. Take a few moments
All right.
for 2 of the small gemstones.
All right. So I pluck, and I hold them in my palms and hold them out to Mel. I know she can't grab them, but I give her an expression like, "This what you want?"
I'm gonna flap my wings like, yeah.
Technically
Right.
speaking, so with Wild Shape, all your equipment, all the stuff you wear or carry merges into your form, right?
Yeah, you can
So
you
if
can
Viv
choose.
puts the gems on top of the dinosaur, would they merge down into her form? Or is it only when she changes?
Could I feed it? Could I feed them to her?
Oh God!
What if I have a pouch?
You have the pouch.
Just a pouch like a kangaroo.
Don't forget
Alright.
there was all that struggling around the corner, so we might want to make
Oh
use-
yeah.
Yeah. So remember, there's the anvil key, a potion of healing, and there's 2 small gemstones in the party sheet inventory. And now that you mention that, Dr. O, you're not healing quite as much of a struggle as before. Actually, it sounds quite quiet.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what's an uh-oh?
It got quiet. The struggling did.
Shit.
The noise.
Brecker picks back up his mace and heads over to the hallway with the bubbles.
And if you don't take stuff... Remember, if you don't take stuff out of the party sheet before leaving an area, it's lost.
Oh,
I didn't know that was a thing.
oh. I would like to take the.
I never knew that.
I'd like to pocket
Same,
the 2
too,
red
but-
gems and a Melly and say, I'm gonna hang on to these until you've got some working thumbs.
I'll take the key and the potion of healing, but I don't know
Yep.
how to take them because I've never done this.
Okay, so
I'll
open
do
the
it.
party sheet and go to the inventory. And then you want to drag the shield into your inventory. So you want your inventory on your character sheet open and you just drag into it.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Alright. Did it.
It's just the 2 small gemstones.
Oh, there it is. Where's inventory? I don't see. Oh, there it is. I'm not sure. What do I do again?
Just drag the shield to your inventory.
Mr. Bubbles, where'd you go?
What?
Where'd you go? I don't see you.
I'm
If I
right outside the door here.
Oh.
recall correctly, if you want to drag multiple items, you hold shift and then drag and drop.
Yep.
I'll like signal to Mr. Bubbles to drag both the bodies right around the corner.
I think I got it now.
All right.
Cool. I'm going to.
I
Can
shove
I
them out.
grab the miner
Oh, yeah,
by
that's
the scruff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drag it.
Or where do you want to put them?
I was shoving the 2 bodies in the rooms to the north that we came in through.
And
Right.
can I either drag him from by the scruff or can I pop him on my
Move
back
it up.
and just?
Yeah, you can drag him by the scruff of his neck.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do.
Right?
Wait, where did the miner go? He's still alive, guys. Don't leave him here.
Yeah, don't drag the miner up there.
Oh, I thought...
Yeah, I'm taking him with me.
Gotcha.
The miner's coming with us. The 2 corpses go in the room to the north.
Okay.
And I'm going to climb back on Mr. Bubbles. And I think
Come along, Noodles.
Brecker's going to look down the hall, see if he sees or hears any movement.
All right. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Perception. Let's do this.
I'll just put you all kind of...
I'm gonna try to be quiet, I guess, or get Mr. Bubbles to be quiet.
Some of these initiatives. Okay. As you move over into the hallway, you see the room that you had seen from the water channel, but at a different elevation. The blast furnace and mechanical bellows kind of centered at the middle, with the water wheel dominates the large chamber. The furnace is cold and dark, but heaps of coal are piled nearby, along with carts full of unrefined ore. The water wheel sits in a 10-foot wide channel cut into the floor of the room, but the channel is dry. Passages exit to the west, south, and east. The empty channel exits to the north and the east. More than a dozen withered corpses are scattered around the room. Cut, slashed, crushed. Slain dwarves and orcs, still wearing the remnants of their armor. But among them is a number of bugbears, hobgoblins. You see one bugbear who has some new fresh wounds on him, 2 hobgoblins lying still upon the floor, and 2 moving about, picking through some of the dead bodies. The flame skull, which you had seen before, is no longer here. You hear their voices as they talk amongst each other in Goblin. Don't speaks.
I think so either.
Correct.
He speaks Goblin.
Brecker looks over to the others and says, "Looks like they're still kind of weak. If we hit them now, we might catch them off guard."
Dr. Ape will nod.
Why not? So I nod as well.
No mercy, Mr. Bubbles.
Alright, I will try to sneak forward 10 more feet.
Right. Mr. Bubbles, you inch your way forward, trying to be as stealthy as you can. As you move, the scraping of the metal sounds against the still wetness of the caves. And all 3 of the creatures look back to the tunnel you are entering and see you. The bugbear raises a hand and says something in Goblinoid. Roll initiative, everyone.
A new one?
Yep.
It's a new battle.
Oh,
Come on! Same exact initiative as last time. Damn it, all.
You rolled a 2 and I rolled a 19.
Jeez.
Hey, Brecker! Brecker found the bad initiative club.
Single digiters. That's gonna be our club name, single digiters.
Wow.
Slowpokes.
Let me get some battle music.
It's hard to move when you're full, like you're covered in full armor, and
Yeah.
the other one has like little arms. I don't know.
What? Who are you talking about?
In Brecker! You have the you have like rockets on your
I
feet.
thought you might be talking about me, who's literally armor, and
Yeah,
then
but you
the
have
doctor who has
rockets
little
under your
arms.
feet, or skaters, or something that you just no.
All right,
Gotta
we
get rubber on my
start
feet.
with Mr. Bubbles. What are you doing?
Moving up 25 feet.
To the unidentified bugbear. All right, Mr. Bubbles, you move up right next to this bugbear and make an attack which misses, unfortunately.
Fine.
All right, the bugbear. Oh, did you move? Did I do that to the bugbear?
What?
You were moved on the map. I think you did that. It was weird. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Yeah, just kind of confusing you. All right. The bugbear is going to point a finger right at you, Mr. B, and say, "Kill that one. I want his sword." And you see each ally within 60 feet of the commander who heard this uses their reaction to move up to their speed right next to him. This guy's here, actually. And they get to make an attack against him.
Oh boy.
That one hits. Mr. B, you take 3 points of slashing damage from Hobgoblin 1.
Oh no.
Hobgoblin 2 is going to do the same, which is dodged by you, Mr. B. And thus takes us to Vivacity's turn.
All right, I am. I'm going to move up a little bit so I can actually see. Have a better view. All right. And I am going to cast Ray of Frost against Hobgoblin 1.
Okay. Ray of Frost shoots out from your outstretched palm, Vivacity, smacking into the Hobgoblin. Roll damage. Icicles form around the Hobgoblin, and he falls to the ground slain.
Oh shit! I'm just like, I look at my hand like, yeah, okay, sure. And
I just look behind me like, who does that? Like,
I give Mr. Bubbles a little thumbs up, and then I, for my bonus action, I'm going to I'm gonna just send Snaky a little closer. I don't think he can get very close, but as close as he possibly can.
Okay.
Go Noodle,
Snaky. Going to do just that. With a dash action, he can get right there. Taking us to Dr. Offbay. What are you doing?
First, can I try to identify this bugbear?
Yes.
Okay.
That will be... I have it. That's a history check.
History. There it is.
A 20. You know this is a bugbear commander.
Ooh.
Right?
Let's see.
Let's see. He has dark vision 60 feet, passive perception of 12. He has multi-attack, able to make 2 greatsword or longbow attacks. He has a greatsword attack. He has a longbow attack, and he has a action called Bark Orders, which is a recharge 6.
What kind of 3 attacks does he have?
The multi-attack allows him to make 2 attacks. 2 greatsword or longbow attacks.
Ah.
This guy.
Oh, he looks like a beast.
Oops, I mean, not as much as me.
Okay. Is that all the information?
Yeah.
Air commander. Okay. Doop. And then I am going to... Can I hit him with my staff? Am I close enough?
Yes.
Okay. So, I think I have him targeted, and so I go to my actions. What happened there? I don't know.
All right, Dr. Oafbay, you strike out with your staff of defense, and you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, I thought he said you struck out.
Dr. Offbay, from atop Mr. B's back, strikes out with her staff of defense, smacking the bugbear commander on the side of the head, dealing 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Nice.
Feels like a very successful turn.
Someone's
and
got a hit.
that's the end for me.
All right. The hobgoblin sees the smaller figure on the top of Mr. Bubbles' back and is going to make a longsword attack against her.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna attack it.
All right.
You said the hobgoblin too, right?
Yep. All right, Mr. Bubbles, you use your reaction, scoring a hit. 12 points of damage, killing the hobgoblin before it can reach Dr. O. Million, you're up.
It's my favorite.
Going to move as close as I can. I don't think I can pounce it, can I?
Let's see.
He's too far away.
He is 50 feet away. Yes, you don't have enough movement.
Alright. So I will just grab the miner and just move slightly closer so I'm in between Brecker and Viv and the snake and Mr. B and Dr. O, and drag the miner with me so that he's protected. And I'll just keep guard on him.
Okay, you can only get that far dragging him with half your movement speed.
That's okay. I just don't want to
Yep.
leave him there. Alright, and that would be my turn.
All right. Brecker, what are you doing?
Alright, let's see. First, I'm going to try to see if I can see anything for taking 5 feet here. I do, okay. Can I get to the creature? No, I cannot. So I am going to get as close as I can. Go. Yep, okay. Took 15 feet over this way. And I'm going to toll the dead on him.
All right.
To whom let the bells toll.
Hell yeah. He manages to succeed. Brecker crosses across the hallway into view and strides up, casting tolling bells into the ether, but the bugbear is able to withstand them.
No bonus action, so I can't do nothing else. That's it.
All right, Mr. Bubbles, you have initiative. What are you doing?
Oh, neat.
Finish him.
All right, back to the commander.
All right. You hit 8 points of slashing magical damage as your sword slashes into the bugbear commander between its armor plates. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Bugbear commander. Where's the black spider? What did you do with him? He is going to slash out with its own greatsword twice onto you, Mr. Bubbles.
No mercy.
The first swing hits with a 23, Mr. Bubbles. You withstand 13 points of slashing damage. The second slash does not connect. You bat it aside, taking us to Vivacity's turn.
All right. Gonna go forward a little bit. Maybe here, like here, maybe.
Try to go on a square instead of in between squares. There.
All right. I'm going to target this bugbear. Am I going to be able to hit it even with the snake there?
Yeah, allies do not count for cover.
All right, cool. All right. Then I'm going to use I don't know, let's try Fairy Fire one more time. Why not, right?
Yeah, go for it. You can definitely target only him.
Perfect.
Vivacity extends her hands out, making the somatic components of this spell. And as you see this zone of beautiful blue light emanate in the center, little butterflies and fireflies land on top of the bugbear, but he just shakes them off. He has succeeded on his saving throw.
Now you do know I cast that at second level, right?
Oh, you did. Okay, so what does that change at second level? Fairy Fire you cannot upcast.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
Nope. You can use a second level spell slot, but it doesn't have an upcast feature.
All right. Well, I did what I could do then.
Okay.
All right. From a bonus action, snake attack.
Okay. The snake moves into position. Taking 1 point or 2 points of ferocity for the one person there, and is going to make a bite attack against the bugbear, which misses. Dr. Oathbay, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hit him with my staff again.
All right.
That is under actions.
You hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
12 points of bludgeoning damage, cracking into the skull of this bugbear. Anything else?
Is in for me.
All right, Million. Now you can make a pounce attack. What are you doing?
All right. So since Wrecker and Viv are here, I'm gonna go ahead and try to go for an attack. I believe I should be able to do it this time. And then like this. Yeah.
All right, I have him targeted for you.
Alrighty. Actually, I'm actually gonna go for a 3 attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to go for claw and bite attack.
Yeah, baby.
All right. First attack misses.
Next, claw attack.
That's another miss.
And then bite attack.
All right. You hit. Roll damage.
Got it!
As the Daemonicus... Oh man, I keep screwing up. Daemonicus moves into position, flailing out with 2 claws and biting at this bugbear. One hits. The bite scrapes on his forearm, dealing 9 points of piercing damage. Anything else, Million?
No, that's it.
All right, that takes us to Brecker.
All right. Let's move. Actually, yeah, let's move right here. And pull Lightbringer and swing.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, come on.
Lightbringer comes rolling out from the side, trying to take advantage of an exposed flank, but the armor plating on this bugbear protects it, and it is only a glancing blow.
I don't think it likes the way I say Lightbringer.
Lightbringer! Mr. Bubbles, you're up. Another greatsword swipe, scoring a hit.
Boom.
12 points of slashing damage cutting into the bugbear. How do you want to do this?
All right.
Just clean.
All right, Mr. B, you slice into the bugbear commander, finally laying him low as his body crashes to the ground with a great thump. You are all standing within this apparent smelter cavern, as far as it can be seen to you. Brecker, you see this Forgeworks smelter right here. You think you could probably do a lot of work here. Dr. Oathbay, you also think you could probably do a lot of work here, combined with the remaining remnant magical energy of the Forge of Spells, though there isn't all that much. Your inspirations are tugging at you. You have free reign of the caves, as far as you're aware.
First, I want to search this area. In particular, I'm looking for the body. Well, we don't have a lot going on right now, do we? We don't see any enemies. Can I cast, as a ritual, the see magic thing?
Detect magic, yes.
Yeah, detect magic. That's it.
All right.
I'm gonna go on a little hunt in this room. I'm also looking for the body of the flame skull.
I would like to go back and get the door.
Okay. Looking around, Dr. Oathbay, you don't see anything showing up besides you and some of your party members from residual magical energy. Looking around specifically for the skull, you do see a cracked skull with a lot of scorch marks on it. These might be the remains of the flame skull.
Is it harvestable?
It is not.
I was gonna say, I think it's pretty much just a skull. A skull now. It's a
Brecker's,
shame.
Brecker's gonna see how we get this furnace working. For later,
All right.
of course.
Brecker, being familiar with forges and smelters and all that, you don't even need to make a check. The water channel would flow to the windmill, turning it to work the bellows, which would fuel this smelter in order to melt down ore and the likes.
Lol, windmill. You mean
Or
turbine?
watermill. My bad. But now that there is no water, there's nothing to turn the bellows.
We saw the water well before, right? The water reservoir?
Yeah, I think it's up around this corner. There's
All the
potentially
water is from that, the booming caves to the northeast, remember?
Yeah. Just make sure, did there look like there would be enough water to channel into the water mill? Or, let me rephrase that. Does it look like there was a proper working channel that could be used to feed it into the mill?
Currently, no. Whatever happened to the Forge of Spells in ages past seems to have diverted the water channel, causing it to run dry.
I think the reservoir was around the corner. We could go inspect it. And see if we could get it running again, Brecker.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Afe will start heading down the hallway a little bit to check out that cavern.
You'll follow suit.
All right.
Noting
I
that
just-
she needs to...
I have to stay close to her, so.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. Why am I walking? Come here, Mr. Bubbles. Alright, so here's the thing, and this looks like it's probably the channel.
Yeah. Both of you can make an investigation check.
Does it require? It doesn't require proficiency, does it? No.
Nope.
All right.
Both of you reason that the level of this water has changed from some like sudden event. So the water no longer flows because the water level has dipped down. The booming, the incessant booming from the water tells you that there was once a strong flow. It might have actually came from this chamber and went into the smelter cavern. Instead of flowing into this chamber, it flowed out of here. But whatever event has caused this kind of cliff to form and the water level has dropped. So, unless you have a whole bunch of like engineering equipment, diverting the water probably would not work. But if you could find a way to like, I don't know, just work the bellows, you could definitely get that smelter working.
By a whole lot of like engineering equipment, do you mean 2 dwarves?
Possibly.
I still have magic eyes. Can I see out into this water at all and see anything sus?
Nothing suspicious, no.
Oh, magic. Cool. Alright, cool. Walking around the edge here. There seems to be a little hall down there. I think Dr. Ape is going to go in and try to check it out.
Okay.
Oh god. Wait. Does the water look bad? Does it look like poison? What am I doing?
The ledge that hugs the south wall is about 15 feet above the water level, so you can definitely get down, but I don't know how you plan on getting back up.
Can't I climb up?
Yeah. But it's wet and slippery.
Okay, wait. So I'll attach
So
a rope to
is she.
something
Okay.
before I go down.
How far down does it look?
You can attach a rope to me.
As you are kind of watching this, the water seems to surge into the cave every 2 minutes, which causes the booming sound that echoes throughout, and it raises the water level by 10 feet. After about a minute, the water level returns to its normal depth of 20 feet.
I will affix a rope then.
Okay.
To whatever I can affix a rope to, not Mr. Bubbles, because
Why
he's
not
probably
me?
gonna come after me.
All right, the rope is
Order
now
me.
dangling over the edge into the water.
Okay, I'm gonna use it to kind of go down into the water.
All right.
I'm insatiably curious.
Like,
And I'm just gonna hold on to the rope as long as I can, because I think they're like 50 feet long.
Okay.
Yeah.
From what you can tell, there's not much to see further in. You don't know exactly where these lead to, but it's probably quite dangerous, and there's definitely a chance of drowning if there isn't like a air pocket or something else further in.
Hold my breath
You-
for an hour. I'm not really concerned about
you need me to
drowning.
go.
There's nothing that way. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna take my rope and go back.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna drown? Why don't you just send the guy who doesn't breathe? No, there's nothing there.
Oh, it's suspicious, you know? I gotta look at all the nooks and crannies. Plus, I still have my magic eyes on. Like, this is the time. Alright.
Yeah.
So I guess we can go back to the billows, I guess, and see if we can
Why
get
don't
those
we
moving.
go this other way that we went earlier?
Oh yeah, we can do that as a team too.
We should do a sweep, right?
I think that's probably a good idea. Does everybody want to do a sweep?
I can only tell you that. Like,
Yes,
I can't tell
and
everyone.
I will tell you that's a good idea and ask everybody else if they want to do a sweep.
No mercy.
Best to clear the place out, at least.
I still have the miner all the way here. Can I just drag him along?
Yeah.
I'm slowly behind, guys.
Can
I'm
we-
dragging
can we-
them.
Can we go back and help Mel and make Mr. Bubbles do all the dragging?
Don't worry about the token. I'll have it here, but instead of having to drag it around everywhere, let's just kind of have it understood that he's with you.
Okay,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
good.
But in a safe distance from enemies, if we really do that.
Alright, did we ever put a rope down in here? And I removed the rope from the other room.
I think we
I
did.
don't know if you did, but it doesn't need to have time spent on it.
Okay.
We did have a rope because we had started to climb down.
Yeah.
Because he was climbing up the other time, and then we climbed down before we like leapt up.
Yeah, so there's ropes fastened on the western cliff, but on the eastern cliff, I think you had the one rope going down.
Yes.
There's only the one over here.
I
yeah.
think that was Vivian's.
Alright, and I'm just looking
Oh my
around
god,
with
did I
the-
just do it?
Oh,
Vivacity, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Vivian,
Oh,
disrespected in my own home.
I am so sorry. Disadvantage to me. I'm gonna give myself a disadvantage. I'm clicking the button.
As you
Mr. Bubbles had an excuse.
I haven't done that since like the beginning of the campaign.
Alright, and I still have my magic eyes. I'm still
what's up
chilling
with these?
around.
Alright. You're still not noticing anything, Dr. O.
Alright.
Oh.
This water source, is this deep? Is it scary? Can I walk in here? I should
You
probably
can
just-
definitely walk out. The water is low enough that you can just kind of tread pretty easily. Might go up to like your halfway up your thigh, Dr. O. Mr. Bell is not an issue at all.
Any magic things back here?
I'm looking around. I'm kind of waving my little pseudopods in the water as I walk. Like, is there something cool in here?
There we go.
Oh,
Ooh.
there's a path under here.
I got it to work.
Cool. I'm still wading around, splashing my little tentacles.
All right.
Pseudopods.
You walk into a chamber where a still pool fills much of this cavern. The water is dark, revealing little of what might lie within.
This creeps me out.
The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from strange pale mussels, and a fishy odor hangs in the air. A passage leads south from this area, and a set of steps climbs up to the east. The sluggish stream which you have entered comes from the northeast.
I'm gonna climb up on Mr. Bubbles because I don't want to be touching this water no more.
All right.
Man, I wish I had my my another wild shape because I could change into something that could just swim.
How deep is this water?
The stream you are in is about 3 feet deep. And the ceiling of the passage is 2 to 3 feet above the water, so you'd actually have to squeeze in. But you can easily wade through the stream. The pool gets sharply deeper quite quickly. So where you're at right now is actually where you'd have to swim. I'd say once you get to like
Or
this
just sink.
area, yeah, you'd sink. Once you get to like that area is when it starts going down. And you're not certain how deep it is. It's really dark. But it definitely gets deeper.
I have dark vision.
I have magic vision. Is there magic stuff in the puddle?
Puddle.
The murkiness of the water makes it kind of difficult to see, but Dr. O, as you are looking, well, wait a second. Something glinted in the center at the bottom.
Oh, go for it.
I'm gonna attempt to put my pseudopods down there. I don't know how deep they go, but they should go 10 feet. I don't know how
10
deep the
feet
water
is not...
Yeah,
Go
I'll
down
take her
deeper.
closer. I can take her closer, until she can reach whatever.
Alright. Swimming around in this water a little bit, feeling your way. Eventually, you find what appears to be a skeleton.
Oh god.
And it's glinting.
There's an
her,
old
apparently.
skeleton lying on the bottom of the pool. The remains of some humanoid with several arrows still lodged in its rib cage.
Sucker.
It is wearing 2 platinum rings and clutches a wand in its bony fingers.
Ooh.
It's a wand. Already sheet that up.
I'm gonna. Ooh. It's pretty.
I'm gonna. Ooh.
I'm just gonna throw it in my inventory so we don't lose it. And
She looks like she belongs to me.
It looks that way, but we'll have to find out if you can.
no point. We have to figure out what kind of wand it is.
I know. We'll have a singing contest.
We'll sing about what kind of wand it is.
Alright. I'm
I don't care
getting
if I can
creeped out
use
from
it.
the water. Oh,
What?
what's up these stairs? Come on,
Is
Mr.
this,
Bubbles.
is this considered a short rest?
No, you're exploring right now. If you want to take a short rest, you would have to kind of stay in one spot, then just rest.
There's a little cave here.
There's an
It's-
upstairs with a door over here too, and I'll follow Mel. Ellie, wait up!
And carefully, slowly paying attention, listening for anything. Do I hear anything?
Roll a perception check.
Tell us what your dino ears hear.
Melian. You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Melian.
Save for
You don't hear
the
anything.
save for the constant echoing booms of the water echoing around the caves.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep walking and help them understand that there's nothing to worry about.
Okay. Hold up. I want to remind everybody, when you get to a new area, don't just run around, because if you're not seeing anything, that doesn't mean there's something there.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
gotta
Yeah,
find the-
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying
so
to
when
find
I-
the party.
Yeah.
I looked away
Okay.
for 3 seconds and I don't know where everyone is.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
find the
So when you're exploring, when you get to a new area, prompting "What do I see?" is good. If you're splitting off, I can't follow everybody. So if you get to a new area, remember to stop and be like, okay, what do I see? But yeah, it sounds like you guys weren't trying to split off. There was just some confusion.
No, I
Okay.
was just trying to, yeah. I was
Gotcha. Because we don't want to repeat Melian from Cragmaw Castle.
You really don't.
All right. All right, so you come to an area that's interesting. Numerous intersecting passages where the ceilings are only about 6 feet high, and several of these passages seem to end in partially excavated rock faces.
Okay. All right. I want to go back and peek a little to my right.
Right.
Do I still hear nothing besides the waves?
Same.
Doctor, if they see anything down this hall,
Nope.
I didn't see where you went, Doctor.
I just
Where'd you go?
looped around Melly's first hallway.
Oh, okay.
The magic eyes can't see anything if I don't look at it.
Don't go ahead.
What do you see with your magic eyes?
The dino was going ahead.
I found a cool wand, so this has been worthwhile.
Speaking of which, are we going to want to take 10 minutes to try to identify it?
I mean, can shortly in the middle of this hallway. I'm slightly nervous about because we don't know what's around.
Fair.
All right.
Oh boy, there's a lot of spaces.
Everybody
This is the labyrinth.
could put themselves somewhere within this square, please.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no,
I'm on Mr. Bubbles, even though I've been kind of roaming.
I'm there.
Yeah. There you go.
And now there's a cave and we all die.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
As you are exploring these mining tunnels, looking into the passages, kind of trying to make your way, seeing what you can find, you hear a squelching sound.
No.
And as you turn into this intersection, straight to the south, you see a disgusting yellow, mucusy, viscous ooze lurching
Oh.
right towards you. Everybody
Oh.
roll me initiative.
Oh,
It's your
okay.
ugly cousin.
I was about to make that joke.
Oh, no.
Wow.
It's really inappropriate, guys.
Wow,
'Cause
look at us rolling the same initiative.
I gave myself disadvantage and I got a 0 stealth.
Wow.
Yep. That's how it goes. Alright, so we begin with Million. What are you doing?
I don't see anything, right?
Oh, sorry, I gotta reveal it. There we go. From your current position, you do not see anything. But turning the corner to the south is the creature.
Okay, I am going to. Okay, I assume it sees us because it's running towards us, right?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to
Quote,
I guess-
unquote, running.
screech and backtrack because that thing looks gross and probably
You're so
acidic.
useful.
Look, I learned my lesson. I'm not the first one going in. I learned my lesson. So I'm just gonna backtrack. Just like give a warning screech. Oh, or wait, was our plan to go and just sweep and clear out everything?
I think that was it for the most part. Because we want
Okay.
to clear this place out.
Okay, so we talked about it and we just want to clear and kill everything around, right?
Yeah, unless it seems way too powerful for us, then yeah.
Kill anything that's not a dwarf.
If you want to know how powerful it
Or
is,
each other.
go ahead and roll a martial check.
Anyone or?
Yeah. Yeah, and I would not force proficiency for this.
Ooh,
It's just a regular
okay.
ooze. Yep.
Oh,
All right. Million. This is a challenge rating 2 creature. So, basically what that means for you... I can pull this
Means
up.
I'm gonna solo it.
Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal for you guys.
I would have said that no matter what challenge rating you said it was.
Yeah, that's
Like, it's
challenge rating 10. Oh, this will be easy.
Oh, it's a ghoul? I'll solo it. Oh wait, I did that.
Is
it's a beholder? I really want to know what happened to the beholder. Did we see its body anywhere?
Spectator.
Yeah, spectator.
no.
It probably went home.
That's fair.
It was like, oh, 5 o'clock, my
Home,
shift is
well-
over.
Home being a different dimension.
This is a trivial battle for your group, so like extremely easy.
Okay, so. Oh boy, so I'm going to go ahead and go for bite. I
Alright.
mean, call bite.
Going around corners.
Oh yeah,
Like
I was
that.
forgetting that.
All right.
Oh gosh. Alright, here we go. This looks so gross.
Sounds gross too.
Yeah, but eat it.
All right, Million, with your first attack, you roll a 17, and that hits.
Alright, here goes slash.
Come on.
8 points of
in one
slashing
turn.
damage. As
Yeah.
your claws dig into this creature, you see it split in 2.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
We're not level 5 yet, are we?
No, because you have not
We have to
taken
sleep.
a full. You have not slept yet.
I just want my 2 attacks.
Don't we all?
I want my level 3 spells.
Oh. Here we
Oh,
go.
no. So behind.
It's okay.
Artificer life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then I gotta get the hit points correct. Oh, I understand. Okay, I was confused. Got it. Sorry. All right, Melian, what else you got? You see that the slashing damage you did does nothing, except for it splitting.
I am going to try to bite it.
Okay. Your bite hits with a 10.
Wow.
9 points of piercing damage sinking into one of these ooze creatures. It does not split.
Right. I don't want to have a bunch of these because I feel like it's going to be the same thing again. So I'm going to spit the nasty glue and just growl at it and make it not too loud. No, not too loud. I'm just gonna growl at it, but not too loud because I don't want to bring everyone here.
All right. Mr. Bubbles, you're up.
Okay. So I charge in, and I'm winding up my sword because it's just my go-to. I'm not smart enough to pay attention. So if anyone has anything they want to do to yell at me, now's the time.
Mr. Bubbles, try stabbing it. Don't slash it.
All right, so I'm running up to it, like holding out my sword, about to slash down, and then she yells at me, and I'm like, ah! And so I like switch out I pull out my javelin and like stab it.
Is that something Mr. B would do, really?
If she tells me.
Okay.
That had the energy of, oh, so anyways, I started blasting.
You didn't like doing it though. It was
so anyways, I started blasting.
Yeah, I was like running up to it with my sword hand, like my sword arm up, and I was like, ah, and then she was like, no, try stabbing, and I was like, oh, fuck.
All right, Mr. B, you take out one of your javelins and stab into the creature, scoring a hit. Roll damage. 6 points of piercing damage. Anything else?
No.
Dr. Oafbay, what do you got?
Can I identify the ooze? Have I seen it before or know of it?
All right.
Your own family.
Something within you speaks to you. This is an ochre jelly.
How do I spell ochre?
OCHRD.
Correct. Ochre jellies have blind sight 60 feet, and they are blind beyond that radius. Passive perception of 8. They may make a pseudopod attack, which is just a pseudopod slapping around. It deals bludgeoning and acid damage. But what's most concerning about them is a reaction. When a jelly that is medium or larger takes lightning or slashing damage, it splits into 2 new jellies if it has at least 10 hit points. Each new jelly has hit points equal to half the original jellies, rounded down. New jellies are 1 size smaller than the original jelly. So basically, you don't want to deal lightning or slashing damage. Additionally to that, they are immune to lightning and slashing damage.
It wouldn't be so bad, except for the immunity part.
Did you say what their AC was, or was I?
Armor class is 8. And they are also immune to blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, and prone conditions. You know all this because you are an ooze and because of the voice in your head telling you.
So blinded, deafened.
Charmed, frightened, prone.
All that makes sense. That's very logical. Okay. And I'll kind of alert people to that information as well. And then I'm gonna hit it in the head with my staff.
Okay. You definitely hit with a 24. Go ahead and roll damage.
You hit 3 times.
6 points of bludgeoning damage as the ooze kind of ripples out as your staff strikes it.
Beautiful. All right, and then that is the end of my turn.
All right. Vivacity, what are you doing?
Move forward. There's the Uzi boys. Alright, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on Uzi Boy 2.
Okay. You hit, roll damage. Vivacity strides up, she's tired of this shit. Casting out Ray of Frost. The icicles cover the ooze's body in some icicles, which shattered, dealing the 6 points of damage as well as slowing it by 10 feet of movement. Anything else?
No, and I don't think I'm going to command the snake to... Wait, no, the snake can do piercing damage, can't it?
The snake does piercing damage, yes, but it cannot it can't get to him right now.
Okay, I just bonus action to move closer.
Okay. That's where it's gonna go. Taking us to the Ochre Jelly 1, who is going to swipe out with a pseudopod at Melian. Melian is able to block it, taking us to Brecker.
Sweet. Brecker's gonna move over here. Okay, cool. You can see it. Which one was just attacked?
The one on the right looks more worse for wear.
Okay, then I'm gonna target it with Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Assuming it doesn't have all that good of wisdom. So there's a minus chili.
It succeeds
Jesus.
with a 17.
Damn.
Oozy bastards. That's my turn.
All right. Ochre Jelly 2 is going to swipe out at Mr. Bubbles with a pseudopod, which is dodged. Mr. Bubbles steps deftly out of the way, taking us back to Melian Sirius.
I know pseudopods.
No pseudopods. I'm gonna go for. I don't want to slash them. I don't want more of them coming up. I'm gonna go for. Claw attack would be. Okay, it could be slashing. I'm gonna go for bite attack on the jelly nearest to me.
Okay. You hit with a 10. Roll damage.
Oh, okay.
Melian clamps down her jaws on the jelly in front of her, ripping and tearing pieces of the ooze from its body, dealing 5 points of piercing damage.
And that's it. I don't want getting more and more of those until.
Are you sure? You sure about that? All right, Mr. Bubbles, you're up.
Don't slash it, Mr.
Yeah.
Bubbles.
And Melly, keep in mind that even if you split it, it's immune to the damage, so it wouldn't even be taking damage. So it literally does nothing if you slash at it.
Well, it does something, just not anything good for you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't care if it split it if it also damaged it some, but it doesn't. So just keep that in mind. Like,
Just hit
you're
it,
not
Mr.
using them. Like, you not slashing doesn't waste anything.
Yep.
It's true.
So just so you can feel better about that.
16 with your javelin hits. Mr. Bubbles, as your javelin stabs into the creature one again, 8 points of piercing damage begins to disperse the jelly on the ground as its viscous body dissipates. Anything else?
Nope, that's...
All right, Dr. Oathbay.
Just hit it with my staff.
Right?
My staff is right here.
12 hits. 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Still not quite laying it low. Vivacity, you have initiative. What do you got?
All right. I'll target this jelly. And I'm going to cast... Oh, hell, I'll cast Ray of Frost again. Why not?
All right.
Okay, well, I guess it hit.
Critical hit. Roll damage.
That's cold, Viv.
What can I say?
Oh.
I'm a frigid bitch.
Congratulations, you have defeated the ochre jelly as Vivacity casts one more ray of frost into the tunnels. It smacks into the ochre jelly, the last remaining one that had split off. And as the icicles cover its body, it hardens. A pseudopod about to slap out stops in midair. But a moment later, it shatters. That is where we will end tonight's session.
Let's go.
All right. Successful session, I'll say,
Yes.
all around.
Yeah, a wand.
Yes. You defeated the black spider, and now you have
And
full
more
claim.
impressively, ochre jelly.
Yeah. And now you have full claim of Wave Echo Caves and the Forge of Spells, able to
No, we
return
don't.
back to Phandelver to inform Gundren of his brother being saved and the mines being wrested control over as far as you are aware. And we will rejoin again. But for now, it is time to sign off. We are done with our recounting. And everyone at the bar is, not quite sober, I would say. Whatever you're drinking, whatever they've been drinking, it is now last call. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in, for being here for the tale with us. For those that have been here for the entire campaign, thank you so much. It's been a wild ride. Lost Mine of Phandelver, highly recommend. Great campaign. A lot of fun stuff going on, a lot of ties. I got some backstory stuff going in there for everybody. Brecker, he's got his forge with Gond. He can start making original magic items or crafting magic items. He's gonna get Vivacity that rapier pretty soon. Vivacity, she's got her danger nodal, you know. A little bit of a backstory there with her. She's got the Folkluken Bandor, some bard stuff. Awesome glamour bard right there. Million, the big tie-in to Tomb of Annihilation. Once I heard about her backstory, I knew knew right away. I was like, yes, I want to tie this campaign into the Tomb of Annihilation when they are done. Because she is from the jungles of Chult, and we'll see what's going on there. Dr. O and Mr. B from the world and the universe of Ravnica come here because Mr. B appears to be a planeswalker, a power that he doesn't exactly have control over, you would say. And Dr. O, I don't know what all to say about her. There's a little bit of ooze stuff. She wasn't originally an ooze, but she has changed to an ooze. Some stuff has gone on there, so it's gonna be interesting to see exactly how all of those storylines interweave and connect into the Tomb of Annihilation campaign. I hope they join in. It sounds like they are, so I'm really excited for that. But yes, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Tip those mugs back and finish whatever you're drinking. This has been the Tavern League.